want to go back to the phone lines. We'll talk next to Eddie, listening in Sullivan, Missouri, KSIV. Hi, Eddie.
Hey, Hank, how you doing? I want to tell you that I listen to your broadcast every day. I just got done reading the book, The Apocalypse Code. I bought 4 copies and gave them to 3 of my friends, and I read the book probably about 8 hours. It was one of the best books I've ever read, and really opened my eyes on a lot of subjects. But my question today was in regards to John 4, chapter 23, or chapter 4, verses 23 and 24, and it says, "But the hour is coming and is now here when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and truth, for the Father is seeking such people to worship him. God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship him in spirit and truth." My question is that I was told that the definition of worship is to prostrate and to fall on your knees and hold your arms up. And my question is, what is the correct way to worship?
Well, I don't think there is a correct way to worship. Certainly, I think it is true that in our hearts and minds we prostrate ourselves before the Lord. But that does not mean that sitting in the studio right now in a chair, I cannot worship God. I can. I can have reverence and awe for God. In fact, it ought to be the attitude of my life. Certainly, if you can imagine something like an angel appearing before you, you'd want to fall down and prostrate yourself before that angel, and yet in Scripture it says, don't do it. I'm a fellow servant with you and your brothers the prophets. So don't prostrate yourself before me. But if Jesus Christ appeared, I know I'd be flat on my face. If we have some kind of a sense of the holiness of God, we would prostrate ourselves. And in fact, in Isaiah chapter 6, the holiest man in Israel gets a glimpse of God and comes apart at the seams, quite literally. He says, I'm undone. So you see just how holy and righteous God is, and when you get a glimpse of that, you are prostrating yourself before him. And again, that can be an attitude of the heart as well as a physical manifestation where you actually physically lay down and raise your arms. But it certainly is not a necessary thing to do in worship, although I don't find anything particularly wrong with it either.